What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZBCN, Zebec today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, all right? It is the 11th of May, and we are sitting here at about $0.0018 right now. Up 2% today, down 10% yesterday. With yesterday's close, we do have a lower low in the RSI and a higher low in the price. That is hidden bullish divergence. I know, it might be scary. Your coin's moving down 10%. Some coins aren't. Some coins are even pumping, but it's okay. Did you had your pump? It's okay. It's okay. Take your turn, right? If you go chasing every pump, you're going to miss the next pump. This thing will pump in a matter of no time at all. I'm very confident in that. This RSI here is effectively cooled off while the prices remained in the exact same areas that we were when we were overbought. So when you are ready to run again, you're going to get a nice little pop here. And that could be any day. If you were to move up today, if you were to get a green day and move up today, you're bouncing off the 60. That could be a really good look and set you up for the coming days to get into the overbought zone, which would also set you up to see some progression in the price here. If you are to progress from a high to a low, the expectation, the next area that you're going to go to is likely at about 003, 0029 if we're being real. But you probably don't stop there. This kind of consolidation, this high in your fib retracements, it normally begets something that's a little deeper in the extension, so I doubt that you stop at the 1272. 0034, 00426, something in this zone is what I would expect your next kind of phase to do, and I think you'll be doing this over the coming week if I'm right here. So I think something on the lines of like a 90% to 132% move could be coming your way, by the end of next week, which would be by the 18th. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Surprised in the least. If I'm wrong, then I'm only going to be wrong by timing, right? You're just going to continue to consolidate for another like half a week or a week or so, and then instead of the end of this coming week, it'll be the beginning or the middle of the next week, something like that. But the targets remain unchanged, and I'd be very surprised if you stopped here. I am expecting that you'd go above 0034. You probably do go above there. Okay, you're at 001838 right now. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we'll zoom in and then we'll zoom out. Okay, looking at the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour RSI here. Blow this up a little bit. Let's get it. Come on now. Bouncing off the oversold zone is a good look. Rejecting the overbought zone a little bit. You're showing some volatile neutrality is what that is. And that makes sense. That's kind of the essence of this right here. Volatile neutrality. Higher lows overall, though, in the price. Higher lows, or I guess lower lows in the RSI. You do have lower lows in the closing price, though, to be fair. Low to high here. Right at the golden ratio. What a perfect area to bounce from. What a perfect area to bounce from. And I think you will. I will admit, though, this many attempts at the 50 and you can't get above there, that's actually not a good sign. You've hit the oversold zone, came above the 40, found support at it. You're looking like you want to go higher. My request, ZBCN, is that you just do that. Do that now. Move up higher now. Do it now. Because if you don't, if you spend too much time dilly-dallying here, if you move lower at all, the expectation could quickly shift to prices at 0017, 0067, or 167, I'm sorry. Something down in this area. It's very possible you could go here. I don't expect, not a financial advisor, even if I'm wrong and we don't move up here immediately, I don't expect anything crazy to happen with ZBCN. I think that you're in a sideways consolidation phase. That doesn't mean you can't go below this low, but not too much below this low. That doesn't mean you can't go above this high and still not consolidate. It's just not, you wouldn't go too much above this high. But I do think, I would think, honestly, once you get above here, I think that you are going to break out. But for all we know, you could be consolidating still. At the moment, I like the 1 hour RSI. I would just like to see more, especially where you are given this relative area in the fibs. I would really like to see more. Oh, oops. I guess I deleted the fib on that one. That's okay. And get above. The goal would be to get above 00199. Close any hours, 4 hours, days above 00199. If you can do that, that'll really help validate that you are ready to move higher, I think. If we're looking at this on a 4 hour basis here, looking at the 4 hour RSI, say hi, Rafiki. Come here. The 4 hour RSI gives me a little bit less hope. It kind of looks like it has some unfinished business. You've got lower lows, lower highs. Generally, downtrends like this don't resolve themselves until you interact with the oversold zone. And it seems to me as if you've got an unfinished path down there. So a little bit of confliction there in the 1 hour to the 4 hour time frame. There are some positive looks on the daily as well. It wouldn't surprise me, man, if you did go lower, though, honestly. Just looking at this 4 hour. The 4 hour is more significant than the 1 hour is. Hard to say, really hard to say. I guess we're in a wait and see kind of phase. So let's give some parameters. From a low to high here on the fibs, right? Maybe we shouldn't even do that. Let's take a high to low. Let's take the high to low. If you go below 00173 on a 4-hour closing basis, you probably do see lower lows than this. Not too much lower, but you probably do see lower lows than that if you close below 00173 on any 4-hour basis, okay? If you move up from here and you start closing above, I forget what it was like 00199, that's what it is. I like that. We'll stick with that because that's at the top of the golden ratio zone here. 00199, if you close above there, then you have validated this as a low and you're going higher, and you're probably breaking out sooner than later. If you don't validate that as a low and you go lower, you're probably still going to break out sooner than later. It's just you'll hit these targets instead of hitting them over the coming days. It'll be like over the next week or so, you know. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope that it's clear as to what I'm saying here. I am in a wait and see moment. If I had to lean one way or another, honestly, I'm going to say bearish. I think that we do go down because this right here, the golden ratio bounce, should have provided more. It should have, and it didn't. And it hasn't. And the 4-hour to me just looks bearish enough where that in culmination, that solidifies it to me. I think we are going lower, genuinely. But time will tell. We'll see how it goes. Daily time from here also, you know, at an area where you can bounce. So as long as today closes green, there's still hope that you don't go below this low. But if today closes red, or if it closes below whatever that target area was, what was that target area? If it closes below, let's see here, 00173, that's right, then yeah, down we go. I got nothing else for you guys. Oh, you know what, one more thing though, actually. Let's talk about one more thing. Let's talk about where you're going to go whenever it is time to move higher, right? From a high to a low here, you're about to get into your overbought areas. Oh, we already did talk about this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm all distracted because of my damn cat. But yeah, just to refresh our minds, something above 0034 to 00426, that's the next area to go to. Okay. After that, sure. By the end of June, by the beginning of July, we will see higher prices. This is just what I'm expecting over the coming days, if not over the coming week. Okay, ta-ta for now. That's it. Genuinely, I'm done. Bye-bye.